Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today, we're diving into the secret investment strategies of the top 1%. What are the ultra-wealthy putting their money into that most people don't even know about? We're gonna break it all down, step by step. If you want to know where the wealthiest people are putting their money, stay tuned. We're going to uncover some of the most exclusive investment opportunities. Let's get started. Before we get into specific assets, we need to talk about the biggest principle the 1% live by: diversification. This principle is not just a strategy, it's a mindset that permeates every financial decision they make. You've heard the saying, don't put all your eggs in one basket. Well, the wealthy take that to heart in a big way. They understand that putting all their resources into one investment can be incredibly risky. They don't just invest in one asset class, one industry, or even one country. Their investments span across the globe, tapping into various markets and opportunities. They spread their wealth across a range of investments to minimize risk. This way, if one investment underperforms, others can help balance the loss. Think of it like a well-balanced breakfast. Just as you need a variety of foods to get all the nutrients your body needs, you need a variety of investments to achieve financial health. You wouldn't just eat a bowl of cereal every day, right? You'd want some fruit, maybe some protein, something to keep you full and energized. The same logic applies to your investments. It's the same with your investments. A diversified portfolio is like a balanced diet for your finances. A diversified portfolio might include stocks, bonds, real estate, private equity, and alternative investments like art or collectibles. Each of these asset classes has its own set of risks and rewards. Now, the exact mix of these assets depends on individual risk tolerance, time horizon, and financial goals. It's a personalized approach that requires careful planning. Someone closer to retirement might have a more conservative portfolio with a higher percentage in bonds, while someone younger might be more heavily weighted towards growth stocks. This ensures that their investments align with their life stage and financial needs. The key is to find the right balance for your situation. It's not a one-size-fits-all approach. And remember, diversification isn't just about spreading your money around. It's about strategically placing your investments to manage risk effectively. It's also about diversifying your risk. By spreading your investments, you reduce the impact of any single investment's poor performance on your overall portfolio. Different asset classes tend to perform differently in various economic conditions. This variability can be used to your advantage. When one asset class is down, another might be up, helping to cushion your portfolio from major losses. This balance is crucial for long-term financial stability. For example, during periods of high inflation, real estate and commodities often perform well, while bonds might struggle. Understanding these dynamics can help you make informed investment decisions. By having a mix of assets, you're better positioned to weather any economic storm. This resilience is what sets successful investors apart. So, before you go chasing the next hot stock tip or investment fad, remember the importance of diversification. It's the cornerstone of building and maintaining wealth. Okay, let's talk about one of the most popular asset classes among the wealthy: real estate. It's been a favorite for generations, and for good reason. Real estate offers a unique combination of potential benefits, including cash flow, appreciation, and tax advantages. First off, real estate can generate passive income through rental payments. This steady stream of cash flow can help cover expenses, supplement your income, and even accelerate your path to financial freedom. Imagine having your tenants pay down your mortgage while the property potentially increases in value over time. And speaking of appreciation, real estate has historically shown the potential to increase in value over the long term. While past performance is never a guarantee of future results, history has shown that well-maintained properties in desirable locations tend to appreciate over time. But it's not just about the potential financial returns. Real estate also offers a level of tangibility that many investors find appealing. Unlike stocks or bonds, real estate is a physical asset you can see and touch. It provides a sense of security and control that some investors find comforting, especially during times of economic uncertainty. Now, I know what you might be thinking. Real estate investing requires a significant amount of capital, and you're not wrong. But there are ways to get started with less money down, like using leverage through a mortgage or partnering with other investors. Overall, real estate remains a cornerstone of many wealthy individuals' portfolios. Now let's move on to a more exclusive realm of investing: private equity and venture capital. This is where the stakes are higher, but so are the potential rewards. This is where the ultra-wealthy often allocate a significant portion of their wealth, seeking outsized returns by investing in companies that are not publicly traded on the stock market. These investments are often made through specialized funds or directly into companies. Think of it like this. When you invest in the stock market, you're buying a tiny piece of a massive company that's already established. These companies have a proven track record and are generally considered safer investments. But with private equity and venture capital, you have the opportunity to invest in companies at their early stages, potentially getting in on the ground floor of the next Amazon or Google. This is where innovation meets opportunity. Private equity firms typically invest in mature companies that are looking to expand, restructure, or go through a buyout. These firms bring in not just capital, but also strategic guidance. They often take a controlling stake in the company, using their expertise and resources to improve operations and increase profitability. This hands-on approach can lead to significant value creation. Venture capital, on the other hand, focuses on funding startups with high growth potential. These are the companies that could be the next big thing in their respective industries. These are often companies in the tech, biotech, or renewable energy sectors, developing cutting-edge products and services that could disrupt entire industries. The innovation in these sectors is what makes them so attractive to venture capitalists. Now, investing in private equity and venture capital is not for the faint of heart. The risks are high, and the journey can be tumultuous. It involves a high degree of risk, as these investments are illiquid, meaning you can't easily sell your shares like you can with publicly traded stocks. This lack of liquidity can be a significant drawback for some investors, but with high risk comes the potential for high rewards. The returns from successful investments in this space can be astronomical. Successful private equity and venture capital investments can generate returns that far surpass those of the public markets. For those willing to take the plunge, the financial upside can be life-changing. Let's be honest, who doesn't love beautiful and rare things? The allure of owning something unique and exquisite is a universal desire. The wealthy are no exception. In fact, their resources allow them to indulge in this passion on a grand scale. They often see art and collectibles not just as aesthetically pleasing, but as a unique asset class with the potential to store and grow their wealth. This perspective transforms their passion into a strategic investment. We're talking about everything from paintings by renowned artists to vintage cars, each piece telling its own story and holding its own value. Rare stamps, fine wines, and even historical artifacts are part of this fascinating world of collectibles. Now, you might be thinking, art and collectibles? That's not investing, that's just for museums and eccentric millionaires. But here's the thing, while art and collectibles might not generate cash flow like a rental property or pay dividends like a stock, they offer other forms of value. While they might not provide regular income streams or pay dividends like a stock, they can offer significant appreciation potential, especially in times of economic uncertainty. Their value can increase substantially over time. Think about it. When inflation is high, traditional currencies lose value, or the stock market is volatile, causing uncertainty and risk, people look for tangible assets that hold their value. Art and collectibles often serve as a safe haven. Art and collectibles, especially rare and highly sought-after pieces, often fit the bill. Their rarity and desirability make them valuable. Their value is derived from their scarcity, historical significance, and cultural impact, making them less susceptible to the whims of the stock market. This stability can be particularly appealing during times of financial instability. Plus, let's not forget the emotional and aesthetic value that art and collectibles bring. They offer a personal connection that other investments lack. Investing in something you're passionate about, whether it's classic cars or ancient Roman coins, can bring a level of enjoyment that traditional investments simply can't match. This personal satisfaction is an added bonus to the potential financial returns. But it's important to note that investing in art and collectibles is not without its challenges. It requires specialized knowledge, a keen eye for value, and often a significant amount of capital. The market can be complex and requires careful navigation. However, for those who are willing to invest the time and resources, the rewards can be substantial, both financially and personally. Now more than ever, the ultra-wealthy are aligning their investments with their values. They're not just looking for financial returns, they want to make a positive impact on the world. That's where sustainable and impact investing comes in. This rapidly growing field focuses on investing in companies and projects that are addressing some of the world's most pressing challenges, from climate change and renewable energy to social justice and sustainable agriculture. Think of it like this. Instead of just chasing profits, you're investing in solutions. You're supporting companies that are developing clean energy technologies, promoting sustainable practices, or working to improve access to education, healthcare, and economic opportunities in underserved communities. And the best part? Sustainable and impact investing is not just about feeling good, it's also about doing well financially. As more and more investors prioritize environmental, social, and governance (ESG) factors, companies that align with these values are attracting significant capital and experiencing impressive growth. In fact, studies have shown that companies with strong ESG practices often outperform their peers in the long run. So, whether you're passionate about combating climate change, promoting social justice, or supporting sustainable businesses, there's a wide range of impact investing opportunities available to align your portfolio with your values. It's an opportunity to align your portfolio with your values and be a part of creating a more sustainable and equitable future for all. So there you have it. Those are just a few of the ways the top 1% are investing their money in 2025. Remember, building wealth takes time, patience, and a well-thought-out strategy. Thanks for watching. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell for more insights into the world of finance. Until next time, take care and happy investing.